Hello everybody, my name is Will and welcome back to another Platinum video. What game are we Platinuming today? Well, the answer is I have no idea, because in today's video, I thought I'd let my fiancé pick the game that I Platinum. However, the twist is she doesn't know yet, because I'm going to call her in hopefully in a moment. She's downstairs and she's going to pick the game that we get the Platinum for today. So without further ado, Lauren! Can you come here?
Yeah?
I need a favour from you.
Yeah.
You know I have the Platinum channel.
Sadly, yes.
I want you to pick the video game that I Platinum next.
Ooh, I know.
You know? Do you want to like stand up so they can hear you? I don't know what it is, I'm scared.
Bully.
Use ASMR the intro.
I think you should play Bully.
Bully. Okay. Yeah, I've never played Bully.
I played it so much when I was like 14.
You're a weird child.
Yeah. I'm still weird. I'm still a weird child.
Thank you.
Bully.
Bully. Okay.
Bully.
What just happened? Okay, so we're playing Bully. I hope the game's on PS Plus. If not, I'll just buy it. But I do know it does have trophies. I think there's a remaster, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So our first step on the road to the Platinum was to play through the story. This was really exciting for me because I actually had no idea any of the plot lines. It's one of those games that's just never been spoiled to me over the years. Basically, at the start of the game, you do quite a lot of the usual things besides the missions. You just attend classes, you go around, you explore. And around an hour into the game, we earn our first trophy for completing 3 classes.
Hey, you never give up! Stand up and clap your hands! Bullhorns! Bullhorns! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Not too bad, Hopkins!
That was exactly as I'd expected.
Spending 5 hours out after curfew is actually a fairly easy trophy to get. It was just one that I wasn't really going for at the time. Chapter 1 actually took me the longest amount of time because I was still learning the game, still exploring, and we got another trophy for completing 6 classes.
Very pleasing work, Jimmy.
For those who played PlayStation 2, you'll remember that a lot of games were much harder than they are today. Right here you have a mission where you have to stop bullies from throwing things at this nerd character while they're giving a speech, and it genuinely took me 2 hours to complete it. Because it is a PlayStation 2 game, the aiming was so clunky and it was really difficult to hit my targets. On top of that as well, once you failed the mission, rather than restarting at kind of the beginning of it, it takes you all the way back to your dorm room, where you then have to run all the way back to the school, making sure it's during school hours, because the game's on a running clock. There's a high chance it won't be. After running all the way back, you can then start the mission again, where you still have to do stuff before it happens. And it was the main reason why Chapter 1 genuinely took me about 3 days to complete. After completing Chapter 2, we then unlock the Trophy Popularity Contest, which is for getting 100% respect from 2 of the cliques in the school at the same time. The combat in Bully is fairly basic. To be honest, it's mostly just punch and dodge. However, during these fights, you can taunt your opponents by saying something rude to them, and we got this trophy for taunting 100 times. During the free roam sections of the game, random people will come up to Jimmy and ask him to help them with stuff. These are usually just basic things like fetch quests. You earn trophies for doing this 10, 20 and 30 times. And during Chapter 4 we got our first one for completing 10.
You
play with the trophy!
Jimmy!
Oh shit, wait, what was the trophy? Down for the count? Oh, knock out 200 opponents. Okay. Right, got a trophy, hooray! Keep kicking him in the nuts! Hey, there we go, we got another trophy, Senior. Complete Chapter 4.
Come on then.
Oh, finally, we get the trophy Casanova. Receive 25 kisses. I hate the audio on this, it is the worst, man. It's just teenagers moaning, man. It's the worst noise in the world. Oh. So happy we got that trophy done. Oh. we go. That's the story complete. Complete chapter 5.
Smith!
Lovely. So we have the main game completed. We now have a huge amount of side stuff and miscellaneous trophies to go for. One of the ones we're going to go for now, kind of over time, you can see there the fourth one down, it says room trophies unlocked. We have 25 of the 36. Now you get the majority of these for completing missions in the game, but there's like a whole load of side stuff we have to do in order to get all 36. It's one of the harder trophies, I guess, or certainly the longer trophies in the game, and it's going to involve me doing a lot of stuff, so I'm kind of just going to grind through that now, and hopefully we'll get it done fairly quickly. So we started our grind for the trophy Kleptomania, which once again there is for getting all 36 of the room trophies. The first thing I needed to do was to head down to the carnival and complete all 5 of the go-kart races. This would earn us a room trophy and would also earn us a PlayStation trophy. Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go! Don't fuck up this last corner, go, 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 go! Yes, let's go! Speed Freak! Complete all the carnival go-kart races! Hey! We're just doing the BMX races. And we've got Rich Kid Blues have $1,000 in pocket change.
Another good deed.
After we completed all 5 of the go-kart races at the carnival, we then unlocked 3 new street races to complete, which got us another trophy. Let's go! Pole position! Just for confirmation, complete all the street go-kart races. I don't know why I struggled to say that. So the next thing I did was complete all the BMX races. Now, you don't actually get a PlayStation trophy for doing these, but they do go towards your room trophies, which we needed for Kleptomania. Oh, there we go. That is the last BMX race completed. That took such a long time to do, but we got there eventually. In the background of all this, we were also grinding for 3 distance-related trophies. You earn trophies for travelling 50,000 metres by skateboard, 100,000 metres on foot, and 100,000 metres on bike. These don't sound like huge distances, but because the world map is very small, you actually don't travel very far when you're going round. So these 3 trophies can become quite a grind. Oh shit! Oh, I was just looking at the guide for the gnomes. We got the trophy Skate Pro. Travel 50,000 meters on the skateboard. Now I have to run everywhere. Oh no, just so you guys can see the progress. So yeah, there's 50k. We still have to run 27.5 kilometers on foot and actually only 5k on the bike, so that's not too bad. To earn Kleptomania, you also have to complete every class in the game. There are 6 subjects and each subject has 5 classes each. This one did take a little bit of time. The reason for it is you can only do 2 classes a day and they're kind of randomly selected. You don't get the choice. So it ended up just being a case of waiting for the right class to spawn, but eventually we managed to get all of them done, and not only did it contribute towards Kleptomania, we also earned a separate gold trophy. Yeah, let's go! This should get us a trophy! Yeah, boy genius! Right, I'm hoping my last gnome's gonna be here, because if it's not, I am in big trouble. It is! Okay. Alright, another step towards Kleptomania. That is all 25 gnomes done, and we get a secret gnome costume as well. Here we go, 17, 18, and 19. There we go, that's all of the tombstones done. Very nice. I think that's 35 of the 36 room trophies. However, I'm not quite sure which one I'm missing, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Here we go, last one. $48. Do I get the ribbon for that? Right? Maybe? Right, let's head back home. Because that's the last mail task, apparently. I'm really hoping this is correct, because if it's not, I'm in so much trouble. I have no idea what I'm missing for this. Yes, let's go! Kleptomania! Acquire all the room trophies. That was very tedious, but we got there eventually, and you can see all around our room. It's looking very beautiful. We got a whole load of stuff now. Now we've got to go on a crime spree. So I started off our serious and intense crime spree by picking flowers. I know this sounds weird, but there is a miscellaneous trophy for picking 50 flowers. Now, I actually made this really hard for myself without meaning to. So during the base game, there are quite a lot of female love interests that you can have. All you need to do is you give them a bouquet of flowers and they can kiss you. So the easiest and quickest way to go around and get this trophy is to speak to all the various women characters in the game and just keep giving them flowers over and over. However, because I had passed art class number 5, because I'm a speedrun platinum gamer head man, it meant I'd unlock the ability to kiss girls without giving them flowers first. What this means is I had to target some of the very few male characters in the game to give flowers to. But unlike the female characters in the game, who you can always just see wandering about, the male characters always spawn in very specific locations, which makes them way harder to track down. I ultimately did find a strategy for this. There are 2 characters that consistently spawn in the library, so all I did was just run in and out, pick some flowers, go back, give them to them, and just rinse and repeat. This process took nearly an hour, but it was by far the quickest method to do this. However, just a little tip, if you are trying to platinum the game yourself, I'd really recommend trying to get this trophy done early, because it just saves a load of hassle later on.
Oh, you really do like...
Oh, thank God that popped. Green thumbs up. And then actually started going on a crime spree. We got our first trophy for giving 50 wedgies, and then we got the next trophy for hitting 50 people with stink bombs. We then got the trophy for completing 20 errands. Oh, little angel. We then earned 3 trophies in quick succession. The first one was for jacking 20 bicycles, the next was for egging 25 cars, and the final one was for tripping 25 people with marbles. Ah, there we go, watch your step. Right, so as you guys can see here, we currently have 92,399 trouble points. So we need to get to 160,000 trouble points, which is going to take ages. But apparently there's a couple of little tricks that we can do. There should be a tree in the town here, which I'm just going to sit in and basically just slingshot people for hours. And hopefully that should grind us enough. It's going to take a bit of time, but we'll get there eventually. And grind it out we did. I sat in this tree firing my slingshot at passers-by for I think about 40 minutes. And we finally got enough trouble points. We're so close to all of our trouble points. Give me my trouble points. Give me my trouble points. We're less than 500 away to my knowledge. Hey, there we go! Problem child. 160,000 trouble points. Oh, that took so long! With all of the crime-related trophies out the way, we moved on to the home stretch of this platinum run. The next trophy I earned was for mowing 10 lawns. Now, if you remember my mowing simulator video, you know I'm an expert at this, and I got it done very quickly. Ah, there we go. Okay. Green thumb. Mow the lawn 10 times. Oh, there we go. Travel 100,000 meters on foot. I'm just doing laps of the city waiting for like errands to appear. And I just thought running was probably the best way to help towards the trophy, and we finally got it! With 2 of the 3 distance trophies done, that just meant for the rest of the game I'd need to travel everywhere by bike, which gave us an opportunity for another trophy. Up and down, there we go, the wheel deal. Perform 200 wheelies on a bike. We then purchased 100 sodas to earn the So Delicious trophy. There we go, 100 sodas. Errand complete? No? Have I got one more? Oh. I then started working on the trophy called Jewel Nebula. In order to achieve this trophy, you need to get a high score in 3 arcade games. The first one I did, as you can see on screen, is called Consumo. All you need to do is you just eat the good food while avoiding all the bad ones. And this didn't take me very long at all, probably about 15-20 minutes, and I did it on my 3rd attempt.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Oh. The next couple of clips are from stream. I'm now streaming full-time on YouTube as well as Twitch, so if you do want to watch me go for Platinum Trophies live, you can click the link down in the description, and if you want to follow me on that account, then you're more than welcome to. On stream, we managed to complete Monkey Fling, which is the 2nd arcade game. You won? They actually? Yeah! 349, let's go! Oh, nice one, nice one. Let's go. Mama's boy complete 30 errand missions. Woo, let's go. Ah, there we go. Glass dismissed. Break 300 bottles in the shooting gallery. I don't know how long that took us, but 20 minutes, 30 minutes? It's not too bad, I suppose. We then went for our final arcade game called Nutshots. This is by far the hardest of the 3 games. However, there is an exploit that you can use to make this much easier. Whenever you see an eagle type enemy and you kill it, as it's falling to the floor, you can fly in a certain way downwards, which will cause your game to glitch. And once you get this invincibility glitch, it makes the game so much easier and you can pass it really easily. Obviously, I didn't find this on my own. I want to give a huge thank you to Shifty Gizm. I'll put his channel link on the screen now. His tutorial video on how to do this saved me so much time and was the whole reason I managed to do this. I think that was it. Let's game end ourselves. And we should hopefully get the trophy pop. I'm always a bit worried. Ah, Jewel Nebula, there we go. Trophy popped, so achieved the highest score on all 3 games. Beautiful. The next trophy I went for was for buying 250 clothing items. In order to do this, I needed to grab a second controller. Right, yeah, so we've just got the second controller plugged in. And as you guys can see there, we use this to get money as like an infinite money glitch. That's all we need to do for this. That will allow us to go get the trophy. Because I wasted all of the money that I'd earned throughout the entirety of the game in order to get that, and we'd still only purchased like 220 of the 250 we need. So I'm going to go into town now and hopefully buy everything else that we need. There we go, we got the trophy. Sharp dressed man. Purchase 250 clothing items. Now the last thing we need to go do is cycle about 33 kilometers on a bike. So I'm going to put a YouTube video in and just grind that out. So all I did was just cycle around the town over and over again. This took about 40 minutes or so to pop. It wasn't anything too difficult, it was just a bit tedious. I had heard some horror stories of people going for these trophies and it took them ages and ages, but honestly I didn't really have much of a problem with them. There we go! Toward the Bullworth! 100 kilometers on the bike. We have one more trophy to go, which is to kick a football, as you can see there, 100 times. But I'm going to get changed because I was just riding the bike until I passed out, and sometimes you get your clothes rubbed. So I'm going to put an outfit on and then we'll go do the last trophy. Right guys, so as we get towards the last couple of kicks here, I just want to say thank you so much for watching today's video. It means a huge amount to me. I've really enjoyed Bully, surprisingly. So I never played this as a kid, but I did have a PS2. I played a lot of games on PS2 when I was younger, and this is very this gives me a lot of good memories. Surprisingly, it's given me a lot of nostalgia. And shout out to Lauren as well, as we get kicking the balls and valedictorian. We have platinumed Bully. If you guys want Lauren to suggest another platinum for me, then by all means, please let me know down below, because I'm sure she'll be happy to. But this was a really fun one, and I really enjoyed Bully. Anyway, off to the outro. I really enjoyed Bully. I genuinely had a really good time. I didn't really articulate my thoughts very well at the end there, but it was a very nostalgic game, and despite my reservations about playing something with kind of PS2 graphics as well as gameplay, I genuinely really enjoyed myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, please consider subscribing. There's probably a video covering my face right now, so if you want to click on one of those, please feel free. If not, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.